If you want to make money sports betting, you are going to need multiple sports books. So I have used over 40 sports books. This year, I'm up like $140,000, and you can see that's spread across a bunch of different sports books. And in this video, I'm going to break down why it is essential, sports betting 101, to have multiple bookmakers. So we'll start with promos, which is actually going to be broken into sign-up promos and daily promos. So first of all of these sports books, it's a marketing cost for them. They're in ruthless competition with one another. So all these books, DraftKings, Caesars, FanDuel, they literally give you money for signing up. And that may not make a ton of sense, but the reason books do this is it's like a restaurant giving out a free appetizer, is they know they make an average of $2,000 per customer per year. That's the actual number of how much sports books make off their average customer. So they know even if they give you $250 for signing up, which is Caesar's bonus, bet 50 and you get $250 for free, they know they're gonna make it back off the average person. And Caesars has to compete with DraftKings, has to compete with FanDuel for new customers. So all of these books are running sign-up promos to try to incentivize bettors to sign up for their sportsbook, not a competitive sportsbook. So sign-up bonuses are great. I actually previously did a video a couple years ago breaking down all of the sportsbooks and their sign-up bonuses. There was over $18,000 in sportsbook sign-up bonuses throughout the US. Now, granted, not every sportsbook is legal in every state. So what I actually did is I literally traveled to every state with legal sports betting, Colorado, Tennessee, just to take advantage of the sportsbook sign-up bonuses, which is something you can do too. You don't have to live in Colorado to take advantage of Colorado sign-up bonuses. If you're traveling through for vacation, or if you literally fly out to Colorado, which has more sportsbooks than anywhere else in the country, then you can take advantage of these bonuses, claim these bonuses, roll through them. We have some other videos about strategies for turning these sign-up bonuses into cold hard cash, so check them out. So sportsbooks also have daily promos. They want to keep you coming back to their platform. So a lot of sportsbooks, I'll give you an example, every Tuesday, PrizePicks runs a promo called Taco Tuesday, where they discount certain players' lines, giving you additional value, right? And value is what we're looking for as profitable bettors. Additionally, every Friday, PrizePicks has a promo called Flex Friday, where your first bet of the day is risk-free up to $20. If you lose, you literally get your money back. So it should be pretty clear why that promo is profitable. You bet 20, if you lose, you get your money back. If you win, you get to keep the profits. What's better than that? And that was just PrizePicks, but you gotta remember there are hundreds of sportsbooks in the US. There's probably dozens of sportsbooks that are legal in your location, and they're all running promos. Right? So if you take advantage of all these sports books, you look through for the profitable no-brainer promos like PrizePicks $20 risk-free bet on Fridays called Flex Friday, you could be making $50 or $100 per day just from betting these easy money promos. So multiple sports books means more sign-up bonuses, more daily promotions, which is obviously a good thing. So I'll include a link below to the OddsJam free bets page, which just shows you all of the sports books that are legal in your state, in your location, as well as their sign-up bonus. The second benefit of having multiple sports books is all these books have rewards programs that are pretty lucrative. So if you think about a credit card, most credit cards have some form of cash back. And in sports betting, it's the exact same thing. On DraftKings Sportsbook, for example, which is one of the biggest sports books in the United States, they have crowns. Crowns are basically a form of cash back because you can convert your crowns into money that you can bet with. Caesars Sportsbook has something similar. By the way, I'm currently in the Bahamas because of a Caesars Sportsbook rewards program where if you bet enough money, they just give you a free trip to the Bahamas. So all of these books, I'm just talked about DraftKings and Caesars, but there's tons of sports books out there. WynnBET has a great VIP program. I've gotten free nights in Las Vegas at the Wynn, which is the nicest hotel in Vegas. So there's a lot of benefits. Some are monetary. In other words, you're getting free money like DraftKings crowns. Some are free trips. So I highly recommend looking at all these sports books and which ones have the best rewards programs. Now, the third reason is the most important reason, is if you have multiple sports books, it's gonna be easier to be a profitable sports bettor. And the reason for that is all these books wanna be unique. They all have different rewards programs, but they also all have different odds from one another. The odds on DraftKings aren't the same as the odds on FanDuel. If all these books had the exact same odds, the exact same lines, we wouldn't need hundreds of them, right? So all books, they have their own models, they're setting lines independently, so the odds are different from book to book. And you may be wondering, well, why does that matter? And let's just think about this. Let's say you place 100 bets with an $100 unit size at plus 100 odds and you break even. You go 50 and 50. Well, if you're betting at plus 100 odds and you go 50 and 50, then you're gonna break even. Your net profit is gonna be zero. But let's say, on the other hand, you're able to line shop, get slightly better odds, and place all of those bets at better odds at plus 110. In that scenario, if you go 50 and 50 betting at plus 110 odds, then your net profit is going to be $500. You literally went from a sports bettor breaking even to a profitable sports bettor just by line shopping and getting the best odds available in the market. So the more sports books you have access to, if there's teams you want to bet on, and the better odds you're going to be able to get. More books means more lines to browse, and you're always going to be able to get the best possible price. So another benefit, because all these sports books have different odds, if you have multiple books, is you unlock new strategies that are really profitable, such as arbitrage betting. So arbitrage is actually how I started sports betting. It's how I made my first $40,000 betting risk-free. And I know that sounds a little too good to be true, but the reason arbitrage is possible is, again, all these books have different lines from one another, and sometimes their lines get so out of sync, their odds get so out of sync, that you can bet an over on one sports book and under on another sports book to lock in a risk-free profit. That is called arbitrage betting. You're day trading the sports books, taking advantage of inefficiencies in the market. You bet the over on one book, the under on another book when they have a massive discrepancy to make a risk-free profit. It's very similar to buying a stock for $10 and then turning around, flipping it, and selling it for $11 to make $1 risk-free. So I'll give you a simple example of an arbitrage bet that I locked in. I found this arbitrage play on OddsJam. OddsJam, by the way, I have a link below. You can sign up for a 7-day free trial of OddsJam. It's completely free. Try out arbitrage betting. If you're not satisfied, you can cancel your OddsJam trial in one button click. Let's go through a simple example of an arbitrage bet, and this one is between Barstool and Caesars, but again, you're gonna wanna have as many sportsbook accounts as possible. More books means more arbitrage bets, so the more you have access to, the better. You never know which books are gonna have the best arbitrage plays on a given day. But regardless, this example is between Barstool and Caesars, and it's on a player prop. It's on Kenny Pickett over under 31.5 passing attempts. You can see there is a major discrepancy in the odds between Barstool, they have the over at plus 105, and Caesars, who has that over at minus 142. It's crazy, right? That is a massive discrepancy in the market. So essentially what you can do here is bet the over on Barstool, the under on Caesars to lock in a risk-free profit. And that's exactly what I did. So I pulled up an arbitrage calculator. You just click on the little calculator button. You put in your stake, how much you want to bet. I ended up going with 178 because that's the max that Barstool allowed me to bet, which we'll get to in a bit, is some of these books will limit your bet sizes. So I put 178 on the over, and the calculator tells me to put roughly 178 on the other side on the under. So now I have $178 on two sports books. On Caesars, I have Kenny Pickett's under at plus 104 odds, and on Barstool, I have his over at plus 105 odds. So let's think about what happens, right? If he goes over, if he has over 31.5 passing attempts, my bet on Barstool wins, my bet on Caesars loses. So I lose 178 on Caesars, but on Barstool, I'm up 178 times 1.05, right? For a net profit of approximately $8, right? So always with arbitrage, one bet's gonna win, one bet's gonna lose, but you make money no matter what if you follow the arbitrage calculator. You're day trading the sports books. Now let's think about what happens if he goes under. In this case, my bet on Barstool loses. I lose 178 bucks on Barstool, but on Caesars, I go up 178 times 1.04, which again is going to be roughly $7 a profit. So I don't even care if Kenny Pickett goes over or under. I'm making a profit of roughly $8 off my 178 stake in each scenario. So those are the main reasons you want to have multiple sportsbook accounts. So again, I'll include a link below in the description where you can sign up to OddsJam, get a 7-day free trial, try out arbitrage betting. Also, I'll include a link to the free bets page where you can see all of the sportsbook sign-up bonuses that are legal in your location. And again, please don't hesitate to email me. I'll also put down my email, alex@oddsjam.com. I'm happy to help. You're gonna make a ton of money off these sportsbook sign-up bonuses, just taking advantage of the sign-up offers. I'm happy to take you through how to turn these bonuses into cold, hard cash, so don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe.